Welcome to Larry Krieg's Rail Video 7R, Northern Indiana Junctions, Porter and Willow Creek. Porter, Indiana is a town of 2,400 people in the northeast part of the state. For us in Michigan, the junction at Porter is far more important than the size of the town would imply. It's a bottleneck through which all passenger service to Michigan must pass. The junction's complexity is easy to understand when we realize that it was originally the meeting place not of 2 but of 4 independent railroads. Busiest is the former New York Central's New York to Chicago main line, running nearly east-west. This double-track line is now owned by Norfolk Southern and used with trackage rights by CSX and Amtrak. At least 70 trains use this corridor daily, including Amtrak's Capitol Limited and Lakeshore Limited between Chicago and the East Coast. Joining from the northeast was New York Central's subsidiary Michigan Central, serving all of southern Michigan in an east-west direction. This is now Amtrak's Michigan District, the largest Amtrak-owned line outside of the Northeast Corridor. Every day, its single track serves 3 Wolverine trains to Detroit each way, the east and westbound Blue Water to Port Huron, and occasional freights. From the northeast, the Pere Marquette joined the New York Central on its way to Chicago from western Michigan and its Grand Rapids line to Detroit. This is now owned by CSX. It's used by Canadian Pacific Freights and Amtrak's Pere Marquette between Chicago and Grand Rapids. Finally, from the southwest, the Michigan Central had a branch line, the Porter branch, that heads west to join the Indiana Harbor Belt main line on its way to Chicago. Now owned by CSX, this line was originally continuous with what is now the Amtrak Michigan Division line. It crossed the New York Central on a diamond, which was removed several years ago for ease of maintenance. It's about 10:10 a.m. Central Daylight Time, August 11, 2012. Looking east, we see Amtrak's Pere Marquette with single-level coaches enter the main. It's coming off CSX's former Pere Marquette line. As I figure it, the train is running about an hour and 18 minutes late. Not too unusual for the PM, as Amtrak struggles to give the crew enough rest hours in Grand Rapids after the previous night's run from Chicago. Five minutes later, the Blue Water enters the main from Amtrak's Michigan District line, the former Michigan Central. I make it about half an hour late, but it still has a good chance of getting to Chicago by its well-padded scheduled arrival time of 11:59. About 6 miles southwest of Porter Junction is another interesting railfan spot, Willow Creek Junction in Portage, Indiana. Here the former Michigan Central Porter branch crosses the double-track former B&O. Both are now CSX properties. June 17, 2011 found us at Willow Creek Junction early in the morning. An eastbound CSX stack train clatters across the diamond. It's about 5:45 a.m. Central Daylight. Just a few minutes after the eastbound clears Main, a westbound CSX intermodal moves onto the same track and accelerates past the camera.